All right, now it's time for us to do this together. So I'm going to open up a new script file so I can do this. And the first thing I need to do is create the matrices. So let's start with lowercase a, and that was 15, 322, 385, and 14, 382. I don't need to see this, but what I should do is include a header cell saying what I'm doing. So this is a matrix exercise, and I'd put the date and my name if this was a challenge problem. B was the matrix, or the column array 1, 5, 6. I'm using semicolons because I want it to be a column array, a vector array, and not lengthwise. The other one, can't quite see, there we go, 12, 8, 12, 18, 18, 5, and 2. And here we could use commas or not, but I don't need to see them. So what were we asked to do? The first thing we were asked to do was create a matrix called D from the third column of A. So that's all the rows, third column. Let's run this and see what we get. Oops, what have I got? Oh, I missed a comma. All the rows, column 3. Comma is very important. Okay, let's try that again. So I get 22, 5, and 82. That is indeed the third column of matrix A. Now I'm going to combine matrix B and D to form matrix E, a two-dimensional matrix with 3 rows and 2 columns. So I have 3 rows and 1 column, and with B I have 3 rows and 1 column. So if I want these side by side, I use a comma. Let's run that section, and here we have 3 rows and 2 columns with B and D, just as we were asked for. Next, we want to combine B and D to create matrix F, a one-dimensional array with 6 rows and 1 column. So instead of a comma, which puts them side by side, I'm going to use a semicolon, which puts them on top of each other. I no longer need to see that, but I'll leave it in there because if this was a homework assignment, I want my teacher to see all the important output. And there we have a one-dimensional F as asked for in problem 3. Problem 4 says create a matrix G from matrix A and the first 3 elements in matrix C. And the result should have 4 rows and 3 columns. So A is already a 3 by 3, and since I want a 4th row, I need to put column matrix C below that, right? So matrix C goes below that. The first 3 elements is all I want, though. So I don't want all of C. That wouldn't match. That wouldn't be 3 wide. And A is 3 wide, so I need something 3 wide to go underneath it. So I want C items 1 through 3 only. We can either just say 1 through 3 here, or we could say row 1, columns 1 through 3. I think both of those will work. So that will give me column G. Let's see if I get an error. Nope, okay. It has 4 rows and 3 columns, and notice we have A first, and then the first 3 elements from column C. So that's number 4. Last one, create a matrix H with the first element equal to A, 1, 3. So A with that 1 and 3 subscript means row 1, column 3. So I want matrix H's first element. There's a couple ways to do this, but let's just build it all in one row. A cleaner way to do it would be to build an empty matrix first that's the right size and then slot things in. But let's just go ahead and build it all in one place here. The first element is going to be equal to A13. The second element is going to equal C12. And the third element equals B21. All right, let's run that and see if we do indeed get the right elements. So this is the first row, third column of A element. This is the first row, well, there's only 1 row in C, but first row, second element of C. And this is the second row, first column of B. So check your page. That's what did I say? Second row, because it says B21. Second row, first column is a 5. So that's how we would complete this exercise. How'd you do? All right, I'll see you in the next video.